Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I had like 3 bones just pop. I am so excited just to be back and sitting down to film. It's been quite a while since I did just like a makeup video. I know me and Robert have been doing like our makeup munchies, and I haven't even really been doing makeup lately with those because I've had all these videos ready to do here and I want to do them now. In today's video, we are going to be going over some drugstore products that I've gotten at Walmart that I've kind of been hoarding. I have enough to make another video with some other, I think, foundation and primers. Not a whole bunch more, but I have enough to make like another video. And then I have some foundations to try that I got at Publix across the road coming up, just to do a test of that. And I also have Target. I have a lot from Target to go through, so we might have a little bit more of a heftier video with my Target haul, I guess you could say. But today we're going to be starting with my Walmart haul. Done blabbering. It's really nice to be back. Really good to be back and filming. And we are going to get started with the video. So when I went to Walmart, I went to a couple different Walmarts around town. Several different times. I was like, oh, I like this time. And just like gaining basically like I had a whole bag full of stuff to try. And some of the products I have in my bathroom because they're kind of like skincare-y kind of products that I've been trying. One I still haven't used, and one I have, it's the Milani CBD face cleansing balm. Really like that. It smells good. It gets the makeup off really well. Another product that I have been trying and absolutely loving is the facial oil mist from e.l.f. I have this one in energizing. I have not tried the energizing one yet. It's infused with citrus oil. And then the one that I have used, I believe it's the soothing one. I have that in my bathroom. It's white and it's infused with neroli oil. I don't know what neroli is, but oh my gosh, holy cow, I'm obsessed. And what we are going to start off with for primers, I have 2. I mean, it's from the same line. It's from Milani. One is the Bright Side and one is the Chill Out. The Bright Side is an illuminating primer with vitamin C and provitamin B5. And then the Chill Out one is a soothing primer, which is wild oat extract and ceramides. It is silicone free. I think what I'm gonna go with today is the Chill Out, the soothing primer. What? Really? So I have not tried these out yet. This is the first time. They are new to me. All these products are new to me. The ones that aren't, I will mention it and then skip over it because we don't need to do it. We don't need to mention them in this new drugstore product haul like video. So my hands are clean. I'm gonna go in with the Chill Out, like I said. I don't even know how much to use. It feels lightweight and watery, jelly-like. So I'm just gonna start with that. Kind of warm it up between my fingers. So now that added like a really nice sheen. Like it said, a satin matte. And it's supposed to be soothing. So I don't know if that means like it's supposed to like reduce redness. Oh, got pimple coming in. Stand by. Nope, not gonna pick. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Oh, that's some strength there. Okay. I mean, I like the way it made my skin look. It's tacky without being like super tacky. It's nowhere near the Milk Makeup tackiness. Because that is some, there's a hair in the corner of my eye. Because like I keep getting distracted. I am so sorry. The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, I mean, that stuff, it's sticky. But it's like a good sticky to me. I really like it. Do not climb through the blinds. Sassy. Hey. So I really like this. So we'll see how the foundation goes on, and we'll see how like my makeup at the end of it continues to go, and we'll see where we go. Ma'am, I'm gonna be going in. Actually, first I want to talk about this sponge. Isn't this so cool? Like all the marbly looking. This is from Ecotools. It says it's infused with antimicrobial silver. It came with two. It came with this one and then a little bit of a smaller one. I really like the size of this, and I like that it's like, I don't know if you can tell. There we go. It's squared off, and then it's squared off this way, so it doesn't even come to a point, which I kind of like. So we're gonna see how that goes. It does have a really long flat side and then a shorter, let's see, a shorter flat side, and then it is round here. And I'm going to be going in with a new foundation today. I've heard nothing but good things. This has been like a favorite of a lot of like other beauty YouTubers. So I'm going to give it a try. I do not know if this is going to be my shade, as when I picked it out, I was a bit tanner. So we'll see if I can make this work. This is shade 430. I don't know if it has a name to the shade. All it says is 430. I would assume that on the like makeup tray or whatever at Walmart it had a shade name, but I don't know what it is. So I'm going, what side do I want to use? I'm going to use the really long flat side. I don't think it's my shade. Oh, well, in the screen it looks pretty peanut buttery, but in real life it doesn't look as well. We'll make it work. It smells good. I can't tell if it's perfume or like what it is, but it's not a horrible smell. Oh my gosh, it does start to dry down fast. I really like this foundation. Shade is off. Shade is definitely off for me. When I put it on, well, it's just wrong for my face, because this, when I put it on my hand, it matched my hand. So it matches, it just doesn't match my chest or my face. I really like it. It doesn't look thick on my face at all. Like it's giving me coverage, but it's not thick. I mean, you can still see like breakouts, but it did start to dry fast, like when I did my spots like I normally do, but it blended out really easy. So I'm gonna go on in with my concealer. I'm not gonna film it. It's just a concealer that I have. It's a drugstore concealer, but I don't have a new one to try, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I put on the concealer. I don't think I actually mentioned what foundation it was I used earlier. I just kind of showed it, and the type that it is the L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Freshware Foundation. It has sunscreen in it for SPF 25. This is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like with concealer. So it blended very nicely with the concealer. My under eyes look really good. I used the smaller side, slanted side for my concealer. And I still really like this squared off edge to use for like up under my eye. I do like the ones that have the point so I can get into the corner just a little bit easier, but this one's not hard to maneuver. One thing I did notice is that when I put my concealer out and started to put my concealer on and started to blend it, it did start looking a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, heavy right on my nose and in between my like my eyebrows. It did get kind of thick looking there, but everywhere else I put it, like my chin looks good, around my nose, my under eye, it all looks very good. I like it, and I like the way that it meshed, I guess, with the foundation. It doesn't look bad or anything like that. So before we go too much further, I am also going to mention this Milani Fruit Fetish lip balm. I have it in Mango Coconut. I put this on before I started, just so my lips would have something kind of like on them to give them a little bit more, but a bit more moisture. and I really like it. It smelled good. It had a little bit of a tingly sensation when I first put it on, but now it's fine. It's a transparent lip balm with shea butter and fruit extracts, and I really like it. It's not sticky at all. It's not like staying on to where I feel like my hair is going to get stuck in it. I really like it, and I really like the scent of it too. It just has like your classic applicator. So now that I talked about that, we're gonna go in with the powder. I guess I should have thought that through better. Oops, oh well. So I'm gonna go off camera. I didn't get a new powder try. I'm gonna go off camera, put my powder on, and I'll be back, and we will actually first, I'm gonna go over a new blush product that I have. It is a cream, so I wanna put it on before, well, it's a liquid. I wanna put it on before I put on my powder so it doesn't get all gross and icky. So it is Milani Cheek Kiss. It's a liquid blush, and it's in shade 110 Nude Flush. Looks like this. I really like this packaging of like the ombre. It's a gel cream liquid blush infused with watermelon, pomegranate, and rose extracts. So I am going to see if maybe this liquid blush goes a little bit better than the, was it Maybelline that I tried? That I kept trying and I just kept trying, and it like just wasn't doing it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. I have a bad feeling about this now. I feel like I may have put too much, so I'm just gonna transfer it over. Get it laid down, and then once it's all blended out, I'm gonna stop. I don't want to work it too much and see, because I know, like, I just don't want it to end up like pulling up any of my foundation, you know? It's really pretty. It didn't pull up any of my foundation. I'm gonna wipe it off, wipe my finger off on this wipe. I really like it. It's kind of dewy looking, and it's a really natural, well, started to pull it up right here, but otherwise nowhere else does it have that problem. It's dewy, and it looks really nice, and I feel like if I wanted to stop my makeup here, if I was wearing like a lighter foundation, I feel like I would be set for the day, because this is a really nice nude color. I'm a fan. I'm gonna have to get more shades of this and see what I think, because I mean, this is a very nude color, but I'm a fan of it. So now I'm gonna go off camera and put my powder on and then be back. Bye. Okay, so here it is after the powder. I still look luminous. I still feel like I'm not sucked dry out of life. Like the life is not gone out of my face. And what I really like is you can still see the blush. Like some cream blushes, some liquid blushes, when you put it on, if you put a powder on, you can't always see it, but it is still there, and it still looks very much good. It's not as dewy, but you can still see that it's not like matte. It's not completely gone. So I am a fan still. I am a fan. Next, we are going to be going in with the Physicians Formula Murumuru Butter Glow Face Palette. It was limited edition. So sorry to be using this. I mean, the bronzer in it is their normal bronzer, so that's not different. I think they even have the blush on its own and maybe the highlighter on its own. I think what was limited edition, no, the highlighter was an exclusive shade. But the rest of it, I think that it only made it limited edition because it came in like the pack instead of like the singles that you usually see it in. So here's the palette. Here's what it looks like. You get a highlighter, a blush, and the bronzer. I've gone over this bronzer before. I absolutely love this bronzer. I love the way it smells. I just love the way it looks. So I'm going to go on and open this. Now, the pan size of it is kind of small. I mean, it's good for travel and it's a cute idea, but when it's compared to what the size of this usually is, it's not the same, but there's nothing wrong with that. I do not remember prices of these, and I'm very sorry about that. But I'm gonna go in with the bronzer, so we'll get going. Swirl that on. Now I'm just gonna be going in with that blush, that middle shade, a really nice like muted rosy mauve kind of color. It's not super pink, so it's not gonna highly contrast that nudie color that I put on underneath. And it does look like there is a bit of a sheen in the blush. Wow. Do you even need the highlight? That's the question. You could definitely wear this blush by itself because there is the reflectives in it. Holy cow. I don't really need to put it on, but I'm going to. It was an exclusive shade and I want to see what I bought. So we're gonna go in to this highlight shade, kind of like a icy champagne, not quite gold enough, not quite super goldy, but like kind of a, I don't know, icy creamy cream color, if that makes sense. Ooh. So it looks good. In theory, it is just a highlighter that has quite a bit of sparkle in it. And I'm more for like the non-sparkle highlight. I don't want to see actual flecks of highlight, if that makes sense. It's not my journey right now. My hair frozen is definitely not part of my journey, but it's gonna be apparently. Next, I'm gonna be going in with a new eyeshadow palette. It is gonna be the e.l.f. Mint Melt range from their mint range that they did. It is called the Chocolate Mint palette. So it's not really the vibe with the shirt, but I think I'm gonna make it work. I mean, those are really pretty colors in it. So like most of my eyeshadows looks that I do, I'm gonna go with this color in my crease. A lot of it is kicking up. There's a lot of dusties. So you gotta like really work it into the brush, because even though I was picking, like a lot was kicking up, not a lot was showing up on my brush. So you just kind of gotta work that in. Going in with this darkest shade with a Morphe M433. It's not as rounded off and fluffy, it's a little flatter. I'm gonna put that in the like lower crease right here, outer corner. Now I'm gonna go in with this champagne-y color here and put that over the middle part of my eye from the inner to middle. It's really pressed hard and not a lot is coming up on my brush. There we go. That was a kind of a hard color to work with. Now I'm taking that green color because I want to use a little bit of it all. And I'm going to put it right on the edge, like where the champagne-y color meets the brown. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to go back in with the brown and kind of clean that up, that dark brown. So there is the eye look. I'm not the biggest fan of this champagne-y color. It went on and it looks good on, but to get it onto the brush was just very difficult for me. A little more difficult than I would want it to be for like a go-to shadow. It's very pretty on. Like my eyes look shiny, but it's not my favorite. I really like the way the green looks with this. Adds nice, since I have a little bit of green in the shirt. I am going to brush off the glitter that did fall onto my under eye. Not gonna try and hide. There was a good deal of fallout from that gold, the champagne color as well. And then I'm not gonna do anything too fancy. I'm just gonna take that like camel-y tan color and just run that really messily underneath. Okay, I didn't put my nail in it. Underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna go do all that, and then I will be back. Okay, so I have some thoughts. Where do I start? So, starting with the lashes, the Salon Perfect lashes. I tried the Metamorphosis Eyes ones. These ones, they're really winged, and I wanted to try them. In theory, they're cute, but they feel so plasticky, and they're really, really stiff, and the band is stiffer than I'm used to, and so it's not wanting to actually like stick to my eyes. Like you can see that it's like already trying to lift up. I'm, at least of this style, I'm not the biggest fan of these. And they're honestly almost curved too much, because they're starting to like curl back and actually like start to go like downwards back onto my lid. I'm not a fan of these. I really did try to make them work, and if they weren't as stiff, they felt a little bit more natural, I would be a fan, but like literally they like crunch. It's like when you hairspray too much of your hair, like your hair too much, and it's literally like crack. Like that's how it feels on my eyes. With the lip liner, it was very like creamy, almost too creamy. It was like when I was putting it on, it was like wanting to just like it wasn't keeping like a pencil shape so that I can get a really good defined line. It was a little too just melty. I don't know. This color of the, so for the lip liner, I used the Almond Rose. It was a little too pinky for what I was going for today, but I made it work. The Super Stay ink, the shade that I used was Hazelnut Hypnotizer today. And I'm a fan of this shade. I like it. I am a big fan. So it just really bothers me that they're almost like curling back on themselves. Ugh. But now I am going to try the spray. I'm gonna cover up my eyes. Good thing that didn't come straight at my face. It like glopped. Wow. Oh, that smells so good. That smells so good. Wow. Okay. Maybe I was too far from my face. There we go. Now I feel it. Well, I don't know if I can really see a difference. Maybe if it was like a bearskin, maybe that would be like a really nice like bearskin kind of like refresher mist. But not for this. This did not do it for me. So just a little recap. The primer, so far so good. The primer looks really good. It didn't start to pill. It's not like causing me to crease overly bad. It didn't do anything funky with my concealer or my foundation. So I am a fan of the Soothing Primer from Milani, the Chill Out one. I'm a fan of the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. Just need to get a little bit light over shade to match me. I love the Ecotools sponge. I think maybe this might be my favorite product of today that I used. That was new. I really liked this. This flatness right here, just really good. Let's see what else was new. The liquid blush. I'm gonna have to get more shades of this because I only got one because of the last liquid blush I tried. I got all the shades and I ended up not liking them. But this one, I really like. I think that it is up there. These two, up there. Then we have the palette here. I mean, it's good. The highlighter was glittery. The blush was really pretty because it had like a natural looking sheen in it for a highlighter. So I could really just do without this and just do like a little duo here. I would like that a lot better because now I have like a useless highlighter because it's just too glittery in person. The quad of the eyeshadows, it was good. It was really good. It made a really pretty like shimmery look. Not the biggest fan of the like champagne-y color. It was just a little too hard to get going on my brush. I mean, it looks good on the lids, but it's just not my favorite. The lip balm, I really like this. I'm gonna have to see if there's more flavors or what scents or whatever you want to call it, because I do like that. The lashes, I'm gonna have to say is a big pass for me. I did not use this oil, but from the Neroli version, the Soothing, really like that. And then this, I've used this before. This is just a new shade that I've gotten. Really like that. The lip liner, it was okay. It's not my favorite. I definitely prefer the ColourPop ones over the Maybelline. But, you know, all in all, not a terrible product. It is starting to kind of feel chunky in the corners of my lips where it was. And this Glow Dewy Mist, I'm kind of indifferent about it because, I mean, it smells good. But I just feel like it's not really making my skin look dewy. Now, this may not be a setting spray and that may not actually be what it's for. But when I see a Glow Dewy Mist, I would think that it would make my skin glowy, and I'm just not getting that from it. Maybe bare skin, I'll have to try it just like on a day-to-day, like no makeup day. But I think that was all the newness that we tried today. So yeah, we're done. So it was really nice to just sit down and film again. Schoolwork is basically done. I just have basically my finals for a math class and for a pharmacology class, and then I'm done and I have to do internship and then I'm completely done. Well, with the semester, then I go on to third semester. So I'm gonna be taking a little bit of break and being able to do a lot more makeup videos. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I enjoyed getting to try some new products, trying to figure out just, you know, what I like on the market that's out there, and hopefully you guys can try some of these products and I maybe persuaded you to get some new products and to stay away from other products, but who knows. Let me know what you think if you've tried any of these. If you've tried the Glow Dewy Mist, let me know how you found it best to be used. If you've used these lashes before, let me know what you did to make it work. Let a girl know. But I hope you all are having a great day, a great night, wherever you are when you are watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!